Welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Connecticut Sun. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's all most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shootout.
So the Sun win the tip. Here's Sykes. Smith outside. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Sykes. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Hayes. She's covered closely. Reiner, she's covered by Clark. Here's Andalassini. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
With her 6'7" height, Griner has such a nice view of the floor. She can spot open looks.
Sykes with the ball. Smith outside. Pass to Clark. There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
There's a screen by Stevens. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Stevens, that's good.
What a willing distributor. Hayes has an uncanny ability to find open teammates.
Sykes up top. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Misses the three.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Now here is Hayes. It's stolen by Copper. Pass to Clark. Deflects the pass. 3-on-3. And here's Andalassini. She's covered by Copper. And here's Griner. Here's Stevens. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2-for-2 from the floor.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
And again, no good by Connecticut. New York in the lead. And here's Andalassini. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's just a nice start.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Smith up top. She's guarded by Griner. Sykes outside. They need this. And again, no good by Connecticut.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Janae Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Smith. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot's good.
He was 1 step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Stevens. Pass to Andalassini. Stevens the screen. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Smith.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Sykes with the bucket.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
And here's Zandalasini. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Bagdenley. The shot by Stevens, no good. The Sun trailing. Copper outside. To the inside. Bagdenley. Azare Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
To the right side. Puts up a three. Azare Stevens can't get that one to fall. Inside.
Bagdenley with it.
Working on Stevens. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Clark. Takes the three. Good on the triple.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Zandalasini. There's a screen by Stevens. Out to the right wing. They need this. That ball is in the basket. He's now shot 6 and made 3.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Copper misses.
Now here is Hayes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Stevens.
It's hauled in by Smith.
And here's Connecticut, trailing by 4. Copper left side.
Pass to Smith.
Now here's Clark. No good from outside. Outside Hayes. To the paint. Griner.
Shoots over Bagdenley.
A nice shot by Griner.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner. When Brittany gets in that close to the hoop, good night.
Smith outside. Pass to Clark. Sykes. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Griner, no good.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Caitlin Clark with the three. New York with the rebound.
Sometimes she could hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Now here is Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Here's Smith.
Pass to Clark. Sykes. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Stevens, the screen. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Back to Hayes. Griner over Sykes. Griner's shot is off.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
Now here's Copper.
But they get it back. Pass to Sykes. Here's Bagdenley. Now Clark. The three is up. Stevens grabs the board.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Copper. Zandalasini can't get it to go.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
Clark outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Liberty. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Now Suarez. Pass to Jefferson. Guarded by Pau. Here's Mack. And here's Ionescu. And she can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the third pick in the 2023 draft. Maddie Siegrist struggled a bit as a rookie, and that's not uncommon.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough adjustment, right? Scored under 4 points per game, but she really improved in year 2, averaging 9 points, rebounding better, and looking way more comfortable out there.
This one for 3.
The rebound by Siegrist.
Connecticut trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And, you know, honestly, if you're looking for the main reason they're trailing in this game, look no further than her shooting. She's hit exactly 0% of her shots tonight. Look at the space she had. I mean, there's an obvious speed mismatch between those two.
Pass to Copper. To the middle. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Here's Mack. Back to Ionescu. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Hartley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. They set the screen. The 3, Maddie Siegrist. That shot missing.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Ionescu gets the bucket.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
And the Sun call time here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Copper. Clark. Now here's Siegrist. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, one thing we know for sure about Maddie Siegrist is that she's a natural scorer. Put the ball in her hands, and she will find a shot.
And she makes the first.
And for teams that haven't quite met expectations, this is the first time of the season when trade rumors intensify.
Well, when you underperform, the pressure starts to build, not only on the players, but on the front offices and their ability to improve their rosters.
And it's always a risk to make a trade and shake up the locker room. But if you have the opportunity to get better, you have to take it.
He's perfect from the line this time. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Stevens. And she banks in the layup.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
Now here's Pau.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clark outside. And the three ball is good.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Pass to Mack. Now Ionescu. They set a pick for three. It's hauled in by Burrell.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Screen by Segrist. Clark can't hit. Outside Hayes. Ionescu outside. Pass to Mack. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Clark. She's got 11. And stolen by Azare Stevens. Outside Hayes. Pass to Stevens. 5 to shoot. Ionescu outside. No good on the triple.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
And here's Clark. Over Ionescu. And again, Connecticut no good. And so it's New York with it. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Stevens. Mack, covered by Segrist. Back to Stevens. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The shot drops. Her shooting percentage improves, and she's 3 for 7 with that basket. Pass to Pow Pow. Here's Copper. Here's Pow Pow. She's guarded by Hayes. Screen by Segrist. Pow Pow for three. Stevens grabs the board.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
And there's the pick. Pass to Ionescu. Here's the three. The shot, no good. And Connecticut has possession. It's a 16-point game. Burrell. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Now here is Stevens. Stevens the screen. Down low. Great pass to set up the land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now here's Clark. She's got 11. Pass to Pow Pow. Screen by Segrist. The shot from 20 feet. That shot off. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
And here's Ionescu. Mack. Here's Ionescu. Stevens the screen. To the middle. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
With the fundamentally sound skill set, Stevens is able to create offensively.
Back to Clark. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Liberty. To the paint. Here's Ionescu. And she makes that one.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And here's Connecticut. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Now here's Copper.
Looking for first basket still in this one.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
Man, these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
The shot by Stevens, no good.
And one thing that makes Kalia Copper an all-star, her clutch scoring.
Oh, she 100% has that clutch gene, winning Finals MVP back in 2021. The tighter the game, the better Copper plays. Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
New York calls timeout. And how about last season from Kalia Copper, the best of her career?
No doubt, and it was her 9th year in the league. Copper averaging 20 points per game for the first time, named All-League for the first time, solidifying herself as an elite guard in this league.
Outside Hayes. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now here's Segrist. Clark outside. Good, and the assist goes to Maddie Segrist.
That's her 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Stevens, that's good.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Clark outside. Over Hayes.
And through one half that hasn't even been close. Liberty out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Pass to Stevens. Hannon. Now Zundalasini. She's guarded by Sykes and stolen by Brittany Sykes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is when Sykes is at her best, attacking, going fiercely at the hoop.
Outside Hayes. Stevens the screen. Pass to Zundalasini. Back to Hayes. It's over Clark. And it's Hayes missing.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Brittany Sykes for 3. Griner with the rebound.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Clark. The shot by Stevens, no good. Pass to Sykes. Now here's Copper. Picked by Fagbenle. From downtown, Copper misses.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Here's Hayes. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Stay away from Smith, an excellent shot blocker. They start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Back to Copper. From the high post. Griner with the rebound.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Hayes. Now Zondelasini. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. Now Cannon. Stevens. He's covered by Pagbenle.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you got to do. Contest every shot.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. 6 on the shot clock.
Pass to Griner. Over Smith.
Rough start to the second half. That's 5 straight misses.
Griner misses. Sykes with the ball. He's picked up by Griner. Copper outside.
Shoots the 3.
Outside for Sykes. And again, Connecticut no good.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Stevens, that's good.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Screen by Smith. Clark outside. Off target with the 3.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Zondelasini. And here's Cannon. Now here is Hayes.
Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
And the Sun all-time here. Here's Sykes. Copper outside.
Launches it. The rebound by the Liberty.
Their strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Pass to Zondelasini.
From past the arc.
It's hauled in by Smith. And here's Connecticut.
Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Clark outside. From deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Zondelasini. She has 6. Griner, good.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Now here's Clark. She's got 20. Pass to Copper. Sykes. Clark outside. It's good from long range.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
The 3. And Stevens is good for 3s.
Look, she didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left her a look, and she nailed it.
Pass to Copper. For 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th Player of the Year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Had a defender near her.
Here's Copper. It's hauled in by Cannon.
She's missed everything this quarter. Everything. Every shot she's taken has been a miss. I mean, it's just been hard to watch.
Here's Zondalasini. 8 points for her. Stevens. And the shot no good. A bit short. Pass to Sykes. Back to Smith. Clark. Now here's Fagbenle. She's guarded by Stevens. Here's Copper. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Kalia Copper. Pass to Stevens. Zondalasini. She's guarded by Sykes. Back to Stevens. Now here's Griner. Tries again. And Stevens with the lay-in. Good.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Fagbenle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Timeout called the Liberty. So New York going with an almost entire new group here. Jefferson outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Griner. Jefferson outside. The three. Cans it from downtown.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They're really burying those long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Now here's Segrist. Mack grabs the miss.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
That one goes. Count it.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Hartley. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pow. Pass to Davis. And here's Segrist. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by the Liberty. Here's Mack. Rebounded by Pow.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And they're running. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it. Both teams will make substitutions. Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Segrist outside. Pass to Pow. Hartley outside. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Connecticut. To the inside. Here's Ionescu. Soft touch off the glass.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Out of bounds, Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
The three, Maddie Segrist. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Liberty out in front, just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Hartley. Segrist outside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
There's the inside. In the inside-outside game of Segrist, she can score from anywhere.
Pass to Mack. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Pow with it. Pass to Segrist. Hartley outside. Copper. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, he'll just continue to bury these shots.
Back to Ionescu. Takes the three. Rebounded by Pow. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Down low. Segrist misses. And here's Ionescu.
Kalea Copper. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Liberty. Sharon, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Hartley outside. On the wing, Kalea Copper. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. New York with the rebound.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
To the middle. Here's Stevens. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
There are so many skills Ionescu has offensively, but her feel for the game, knowing when to dish it, it's just simply incredible.
And stolen by Ionescu. The tray drills the three-pointer.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
On the wing, Kalea Copper. Pass to Burrell. Now Pow. Segrist. Suarez covering. Segrist down low. Working on Suarez. Segrist gets the bucket.
2 gritty points from Segrist. Scoring, it's not always pretty.
Back to Ionescu. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Segrist. Now here's Pow. Guarded closely. Copper outside. There's the triple. That one is off.
Well, the effort's been there for her, but not the results.
Inside, Stevens. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
She's covered by Copper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Well, I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Pass to Pow. Now here's Copper. Mack grabs the miss.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The Sun pull it in.
I wouldn't put it past her to eventually start hitting those, given what she did in the first half.
Screen by Siegrist. Caitlin Clark outside. Not gonna go that time. To the paint. And the basket by Mack.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Drains the three-pointer.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Pass to Mack. It's stolen by Copper. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Streaking down the floor. Copper put on the burners to complete that break.
Ionescu up top. She's covered by Clark. Shot's good by Cannon.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Siegrist. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. 18 feet out. That shot, no good. Here's Cannon, guarded by Pow Pow. Cannon, no good.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
And Copper can't get it to go. And it's New York's ball. Here's Mack. And there's the 3-second violation. The Liberty making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here is Sykes. Clark outside. That 3 off the mark.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Mack. 5 on the clock. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Garrett nails the baby hook.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Now here's Copper. Out of bounds, Sun ball as Connecticut is ready. Clark, right side. To the inside. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
And it's New York's ball. Out to Suarez. And there's the whistle. That goes on Fagbenle. That is her first foul of the game.
Oh, committing fouls like that, Brian, that is not how you get back into the game.
That just looked like a frustration foul to me. It sort of sums up the game they're having in general.
They got to get their focus back.
Here's Mack. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The Sun pull it in.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Clark. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3. Ionescu outside. Pass to Mack. Uncovered. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. Clark outside. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Pass to Mack. And here's Suarez. There's a screen. Moves over Fagbinley. Shot's good by Suarez.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Sykes. Leah Copper from outside.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Here's Mack. Ionescu outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass.
By using that 6'4" length, Elena Smith converts down low.
Here's New York now. Pass to Mack. Back to Ionescu. The left wing. To the middle. Garrett. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get